Yo, 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 this is your boy Fireworks, and welcome back. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. The beautiful white gold is here with us today, and we are back with more the Geeky Cast news, all right? And this video he has is about the Fantastic Four and the Sony reveals, all right? So there's been a lot of stuff going on with the Sonyverse. I know people are tired of hearing about the Sonyverse. What the hell are they doing? But the Madam Web movie didn't sound that bad. Out of all the projects like the El Muerto with Bad Bunny, I was like, ooh, Sony, what are you doing? I was like, ooh, that was bad. I didn't want to hear about no offense, I just didn't want to hear about it. And he's got some news on the Fantastic Four, which everybody is excited for, all right? So before we go ahead and get into this, make sure you guys are leaving a thumbs up. Make sure you guys are leaving a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure that you guys are hitting subscribe, all right? And tapping that notification bell. That way, when we do a video just like this, you all will get it first. And make sure you guys are following the Geeky Cast or subscribe to his channel. That way, when he does the video as well, you can get caught up with all the latest news, all right? So let's go ahead and see what the Geeky Cast has for us today, all right? From Fireworks, the beautiful white gold, this is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel.
What's going on, everybody? Ready here with another Geeky Cast video, and apparently we got some more news today. So essentially, I wrote down a couple notes. Jeff Kaplan and Ian Springer will be writing the script for the Fantastic Four. This is obviously announced. We're not sure when this is going to be starting.
Via deadline.
However, we do know with them talking about Kang Dynasty being written very shortly, this should be following right ahead, or even have already started.
Yeah, I was going to say it's probably already started,
because obviously it comes before Kang Dynasty. Director Matt Shakman and Kevin Feige are now reportedly looking for the cast members as well.
Damn, so now they're just now looking. We thought they was looking a long time ago.
For it. They were talking about like Seth Rogen for the Thing and several other characters. But I'm just hoping everybody goes for it. But I'm hoping is it Emily Blunt? Emily Blunt's his wife? I don't want her as Sue Storm. I feel like I'm tired of seeing them together. Yeah, they have chemistry in real life, but I feel like they're not that great on TV. I mean, I've seen Quiet Place #2. Okay movie. I mean, Krasinski obviously is in the first movie. He dies in the first one, but it's just, I don't know. She doesn't sell me well enough. I don't know. That's just me. But that comes from Deadline. And yeah, it just means there's a lot coming very, very shortly. You know, I mean, who knows? Tomorrow they could be announcing who's writing Secret Wars. I mean, we still don't have an official director.
Yeah, but they said it was Ryan Coogler. They said Coogler could get Secret Wars.
Also, Sony went on to talk about, I believe it's 5 topics. They mentioned, this is floating around Twitter, so who really knows?
Who knows?
El Muerto, Madam Web, Kraven the Hunter, Amazing Spider-Man, Morbius 2, Sandman, and Rhino. Now, these are apparently films. With El Muerto, we know that's already confirmed.
A Rhino film? Sony!
Amazing Spider-Man, I don't think it's happening. I don't care what people say constantly about Andrew needing the symbiote, Andrew this, Andrew that. And in my eyes, Andrew's arc was finished in No Way Home. He saved, MJ. And he essentially, obviously went back and probably talked to Gwen's grave and let her know what he did or whatever. Or he's going to end up in the Spider-Verse or something like that. I just don't know why he'd go to Secret Wars. Then, Morbius, so that's a tricky one. I feel like he's going to be going to Midnight Suns. I don't feel like we'll get a Morbius 2 just because the fact that how bad it did twice. It got re-released twice and bombed both times. I would like to personally see another one because I actually like the story between Milo and, Dr. Michael Morbius, but who knows?
Bro, that story was, come on, that shit was microwave.
They're saying there's going to be a Sandman and a Rhino solo film. Now, I don't understand why. The Sandman thing just kind of seems like they're building off the Raimi series, obviously, giving Sandman a story, which, once again, I don't understand what's left. He got to go back.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Cured. He's not the Sandman anymore. Unless they're going to do an origin story, which we've seen it in Spider-Man 3. Once again, don't need it.
Yeah.
As for Rhino was pretty much disposed of after Amazing Spider-Man 2. They kind of pretend like he never was a thing. We obviously know he was, but there's no need to talk about Rhino. He was in a giant metal suit. Unless he's going to actually become the big Rhino like we see in the cartoons, the animated cartoons, then I don't think there's a purpose for that. But once again, tracking back to the Fantastic Four,
That's
which
terrible.
means it's closer than we think. I still really think we're going to get a hint of the Fantastic Four at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Yes, we definitely
and then I
will.
feel like we're going to get them appearing in post-credit scenes, whether it just be their arms or a stand-in actor or just the suit shining or the pod falling. I don't think they should announce them on stage. I don't think it should be like, oh, so-and-so is playing. Give us the suspense and the surprise in a movie in the after credit scenes, or
I would
even
like
in
that.
the movie.
I would like
Who
that.
knows? But that's just my personal opinion. I don't think there's that much you have to do about it. It can be special that way, and it doesn't have to be announced. You know, everybody doesn't have to be like, oh my gosh, guess who? All over the internet on Twitter, and we don't get to see anything beforehand. Kind of like how Doctor Doom is a surprise cameo in the end credit scenes for Wakanda Forever. But let me know what y'all thought. I also saw these cool new Funko Pops. Obviously, Target has the pre-order right now for the Namor one. I'll leave that right there. You can see him right there.
That's
Looks
fire.
amazing with the wave around him and like the bracelets. And I just like the whole look of the character. I think he looks amazing with his staff and all. I'm hoping they do a bunch of different ones, like he has the Jaguar headdress. But yeah, are you going to be getting the Funko Pops? And they also actually showed Shuri being the one under the Black Panther in the Lego set. But that's for another video. As always, have a great rest of your night, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.
All right, you guys. So I think it's hilarious that the everybody was talking about Fantastic Four around D23, and now they're talking about we are just now looking. I think that's hilarious, and I like his idea with the Fantastic Four being unveiled to us in a movie. That would just. But I think the issue with that is that as writers, they don't want shit to get overshadowed. They don't want people to go to the movie, watch the movie, and the best part of the movie be the unveiling of the Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four is big. They're big, like big in Marvel. They're big deal. So that would for sure overshadow, you know, depending on the movie it's in. I think it would be better for the Ant-Man movie, apparently, because of most of that movie taking place in the quantum realm. A place that we haven't seen on film, you know, as a whole entire movie. And as well, you know, with the stakes being what it is, and, you know, Scott looking the way he does in those pictures, and them talking about how fierce and crazy and lethal that Kang is going to be. I think maybe, you know, that would be a good place for you to have an end credit scene to maybe show the Fantastic Four pod, like he said, or maybe unveil. But, you know, from what I've heard, the post-credit scene from the test screenings of that movie is where Hank Pym gets zapped into another place where he starts hearing different voices and realizes that, or it's insinuating that he is in the Council of Kings, where he's hearing different voices, but they're all the same. He's hearing different, you know what I'm saying? So I've heard stuff like that going down. So it'll be interesting to check that out and to see how the Fantastic Four is given to us, which I'm sure, since they didn't unveil it at D23, they're going to give it to us like Comic-Con or D23 or something like that. I would like for them to unveil it like in a movie or a show, but, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they did it at Comic-Con or D23. And the Sonyverse.
Rhino.
Yo, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
A Rhino.
That's bad. That's really bad. I thought El Muerto is bad. That's bad. That's really bad. The symbiote with the Amazing Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield, I don't know if it'll happen, but I can see it, because in the Spider-Man No Way Home movie, he said that, you know, he had gotten to a dark place, you know, after Gwen's passing. He didn't want to see Tom Holland's Spider-Man get like that. And I think that, you know, there might be, you know, a symbiote in his universe that maybe attacks that personal part of him and turns that personal part of him, you know, overall, kind of like, you know, what the symbiote did to Tobey Maguire, where it kind of took the dark place that he had from what was going on to him, you know, and just used it. But the Rhino movie, that's gotta go. The Sandman movie, that's really gotta go. El Muerto with Bad Bunny, it still gotta go. But I don't want to hate, because I know a lot of people might be fans of that movie or something like that. I think the only one on that sounded good was the Madam Web in a sense, because of kind of what the movie is kind of based on from what we've heard. And then The Amazing Spider-Man with maybe another Andrew Garfield movie. But like you said, I think Andrew Garfield's shit is kind of closed at the sense. It would be weird to kind of have him in Secret Wars, they said. You know what I'm saying? In Secret Wars, I think you need to have a Miles Morales. So I feel like that, you know, there's no live action anywhere, Miles Morales, and it should have happened, you know, maybe a while ago, but it hasn't happened yet. But who knows? You all let us know how you feel about the news we just got from Geeky Cast. How you feel about the Fantastic Four? You guys ready? You want to see him in a post-credit scene, or you want to see him unveiled at a Comic-Con or a D23 like event? And you all let us know how you feel about the Sony verse and that lineup. Lord have mercy. Rhino and Sandman. You talking about if you want to be like, Morbius is bad because it's microwaved.
Yeah.
Sandman and Rhino are useless. Useless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know Morbius flopped because it's on Netflix.
Yeah, and it was Netflix #1. Look,
I don't know
I'm just
about
saying.
#1, but
I'm
it was
just
in the
saying.
top 10 movies.
I think it's a Netflix #1 because it's more of a Netflix type.
But it's on Netflix. And it just came out, like,
Lord.
so.
They're tossing the rights around to that motherfucker. But yeah, let us know how you feel down in the comments. All right, before we get out of here, make sure you guys leaving that thumbs up. All right, make sure you guys leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, make sure that you guys are hitting subscribe and tapping that notification bell. That way, when we do a video just like this, you all will get it first. Okay, so we'll be back with more news from the Geeky Cast as soon as he gives it to us. All right, and don't forget to let us know how you feel about Fantastic Four and the Sonyverse lineup. I'm Fireworks, and this is White Gold. And this is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. And we out.